So Mink Mansion, when did you start Mink Mansion
So,
officially?
so I started Mink Mansions in, I think 7 years ago. I think I can't even calculate, 2017. But it's funny how it started because I lived in St. Louis. I have an older sister.
Mm-hmm.
She used to do lashes. So in St. Louis, there wasn't that many people that could do my lashes, right? But I was like obsessed with getting my lashes done. Like I love having my lashes done, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I called my sister and I'm like, girl, like you need to come here and teach a class because I need some new lash techs in my city. Because St. Louis is kind of like how people would describe Freeport. Like, like they'd be a little behind. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
a city, but it'll still be a little behind. Like,
Okay.
on. And this is like really at the peak of when lash extensions really start popping. Like it was like Atlanta girls, Miami. Like I said, my sister lived in Atlanta. That's where it was really popping. St. Louis wasn't really it. So I'm like, okay, you got to come down here and teach a class. And she was like, okay, so I'm the business savvy one. She got the skill, but I got the business savvy. So I
Mm-hmm.
created the business. And then mink hair was this thing. Like it was like this thing that was going on. People was like, oh, I'm selling raw mink hair. So I'm like, mink hair, mink lashes. Like, you about to kill us. Like. So I create the business. I get the EIN. I do all that stuff. I did all the marketing. We push out this class.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a class. We had a good little successful class. And that was Mink Mansions. That's how Mink Mansions was born. I ordered some hair online. Sales can sell hair.
Mm-hmm.
That was my business, right? Create a website, do all that stuff. And so that was this was in April of that year.
Mm-hmm.
And we had the class. She went back home. Everything was cool. And December of that same year, I was in my apartment. I had my friend there. And I'm just this type of person where I feel like I could do like anything, like I could try. Like I sure I could do this.
Right.
So I had these stuff left over from the class, and so I look at him and I'm like, girl, I sure I could do your lashes. Like, let me see.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Ebony, like she let me do whatever, cause I surely bitched them lashes right off. Okay, listen to me. It's something called blooming. The lashes was white, they was twisted, like nothing of it made sense.
Right.
But I tried it, and I don't know. I always knew I would be an entrepreneur, but did I think like beauty was gonna be it? No, I didn't think like that was gonna be it.
So
But
what you thought was gonna be it?
I don't know. I really can't tell you. I really don't know. But it being an entrepreneur just in my blood. That
Okay.
kind of way. So it's like
Right.
I just grew up around hustlers for real.
True.
So
True that.
yeah. So I just knew like I can't work for nobody. Like something gotta give. But honestly, I can't tell you like even in that moment of me doing all that stuff, like I was like, okay, because I remember being in the class and telling the people like a girl's like, oh, am I doing this right? And I'm like, girl, I'm not. I don't know how to do no lashes. That's the teacher I just here for to help. Like
Mm.
that was not gonna be my thing. And like I say, like that December, I was like, you know what, I could try, and I keep trying. 7 years later, here I am.